Hello, my viewers. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I remain my humble self, Charles Chukwuma Nkwoka, Esquire. I remember your favorite property lawyer. And today, I would like to talk on how to deal with a wicked and stubborn landlord. Most people have been asking questions. Tenants, today is your day. Today, I'm going to expose so many things that you need to know in tenancy relationship. As a tenant out there watching me, I will make you to understand that you have some rights and you have a way you can deal with that landlord that feel that I own this property and I will frustrate you out of the property. I will tell you how to deal with them. Those landlords that want to take law into their hand, I will tell you how to deal with them. Those landlords that doesn't want to give you the valid quit notice as required by the law, tenancy law of every state or recovery of premises act, stipulated duration of the quit notice that ought to be given to a tenant before tenancy will be determined. So you need to know that you have the right. You have opportunity now to listen. Stay tuned to this YouTube channel, and also I encourage you to subscribe to our channel for updates. We'll be getting more updates on this landlord and tenancy. A lot of people have been calling me based on the article I've put on the internet, landlord and tenant rights in Nigeria. After reading it, they'll be calling and asking questions. Now, this video is for you. From today, anybody that called me today, I will just send you this video. You will read it. You will listen to it. And when you listen to it, you'll be filled with energy. You will know what to do. So if you are making mistake, you know how to correct yourself. Now, you have a landlord that is very wicked. You feel that is very wicked. Because actually, some of the landlords are out there very wicked. They don't want tenants to exercise their peaceful possession of the demised property. They will always be intruding into the tenant's privacy. They will come and be dictating. They will go contrary to what they have in the tenancy agreement. Feel, after all, it's my property. Yes, if you say provoke me, I will beat you. Any small thing, they will threaten you. Any small thing. And the worst part of it is that most of these landlords, sometimes they may not be the one. It may be their son, landlord's son, landlord brother, landlord agent. They will come with frustration. They want to frustrate you. My house. No, don't panic. You don't need to panic. What you need to do is to watch out for the end of this. Stay tuned to the end of this discussion. You will know what to do, and you will have no fear. Now, let's start from number one. Having a landlord that is very stubborn, where you need to look at, watch out. I will tell you what you watch out, how they used to approach. So, when you have a bad landlord, the first thing you need to do is to watch out those areas where they will come. I will tell you, every bad landlord will always come in way every time he wants to evict you. When a landlord wants to frustrate you with eviction notice, do not panic. Make sure that you comply with the provisions of the covenants of your tenancy agreements, if there is any. Make sure you don't do anything unlawful in the property. Make sure you pay your rent as at when due. And when you fulfill all these obligations, you're a good tenant. So don't be the bad tenant trying to fight bad landlord. You must be a good person to fight the bad. Do you understand? So now, what do? Watch out. How they used to start. They want to give you a quit notice, but they will not give you a complete duration required by the law. Eviction notice It's called quit notice. That quit notice is stipulated by law. Let me use, for instance, Lagos State, where most of these tenants wahala is always. Tenancy law of Lagos State 2011 under section 13 of this tenancy law stated clearly the duration of a valid quit notice. And that valid quit notice, if they fail to comply with that, just sit relax, wait for that landlord. He will think that is wise. Just like what they call 70 years old man. You wait for the person. He's a foolish man. So just relax, don't panic. They will not give you, if you're a yearly tenant, they will not give you, they always don't want to give. That 6 months quick notice they require by law. And take note though, that it's not compulsory that landlord give you. First of all, check what you sign in a tenancy agreement. Watch out your tenancy agreement and ensure there is no contrary provision. So before you now start relying on the statute provision, statutory provision can only stand if there is no contrary provision on the tenancy agreement. So landlord will give you, some of these landlords, watch out even from when you are entering the house, watch out for your tenancy agreement. They will give you, so landlord that want to deal with you, I doesn't want to waste time. He will give you 1 month on the tenancy agreement, because that time your body they totally you. He want to sign, he want to collect the house, he want to hear sharp. You sign, you don't read the tenancy agreement. You put one month there. After signing it, you now go and be waiting for 6 months. The landlord must give me 6 months. No, watch out all these things. Tenancy agreement, read it very well. Give it to a lawyer. Hire a lawyer. Get a lawyer. If you want to even deal with this landlord, you cannot deal alone. Just have your lawyer. Engage the service of a property lawyer. He's going to guide you, tell you what you need to do. Because the lawyer will look at the quit notice and see the fault. You may not be able to discover the fault. And now, what is the next thing to do? If you end up giving him the quit notice, say you must move out of my house. Fine. Don't argue with the landlord. Don't exchange words. Relax yourself. Accept that quit notice from the landlord. Acknowledge it, sign it, and put a date. Make sure you put that date. That date you put there will neutralize any form of technicalities or backdating. Another way they will come is that they will give you a quick notice, backdate it. When they give you quick notice, backdate it, then you counter that date, change it, and write today's date, and sign your signature there. Leave it there. Put it there, sign. You can make a comment on it. But where they put the normal day or they leave it vacant, put the date of acknowledgement is the valid date. Is the date, effective date of that quick notice. Take it or leave it. That's what most people don't know. Stop panicking about whatever date, even if they backdate it. Put the date of the receipt of the visit. I, so person, hereby acknowledge the receipt of this letter or so they put the date, put the time possible. Relax yourself. Wait for him. He will not do anything. No. He must give you another 7 days owner's intention to recover premises before you can be able to do anything and start looking at that. And once the judge or the magistrate, as the case may be, discover that there's invalidity, there's non-compliance to the provisions of the statute, we will strike that matter out. And what does it mean? The landlord will go back again and go and serve you another 6 months notice. And if you make mistake again, he will remain again. See, technicalities is involved. That's why you need the service of a lawyer. Always engage in service of a property lawyer when you have a property issue. Engage in service of family lawyer if you have a family issue. Don't stick to I must have, maybe I have this. It's not compulsory. You can hire as many lawyers as possible. There are so many lawyers. out there that you can reach out. If you don't have money to hire anyone, make one a friend. If you make a lawyer a friend, a lawyer is your friend. He will guide you, he will even give you advice. Even in your church, you meet one or two lawyers. Meet them, make them a friend. Any institution that is call their attention in your club, in your association, in your church, in your community. Old time friend, build up relationship. I always encourage people, make friends with lawyers. Because once you have a contact of a lawyer and lawyer has a contact, you will have their time. Anytime the issue comes, they are like medical doctors. Their service is essential services. You must surely need them, whether you like it or not. So now, you must always engage him so that he'll be able to help you identify this fault. You may even end up staying in that house for 3 years, 6 years, 5, 10 years. If the landlord fail to comply with this, because technicalities involved there, they may not. We have cases where the landlord has failed to comply. Even they have engaged several lawyers to do the needful. At the end of the day, because we continue to see one fault or the other, we know how to deal with these people. So lawyers knows that. So when you get a lawyer will deal with the person. So fine, just ensure that they will listen. Then at the end of the day, once they strike the matter out, you go and serve another one. If you fail to, the next thing you come and beg you. And when they come and beg you, tell him, okay, landlord, now he can now come and be begging you. Wait, now let's see how it goes. Now, okay, I will move on. Take your time. Think of when it's convenient for you and tell him this is when I'm going to move. If he doesn't want to accept it, go to court again. Let's meet in court. Do not panic at all. You don't need to panic. The reason why you're panicking is that you don't know your rights. You don't know your right, and you need to know your right as a tenant. Follow up on our YouTube channel. You will see the presentation I made for landlords and tenants' rights. You know your rights. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the notification button. Once you click the notification button, anytime we drop an update, you always see. I'll be releasing updates because in this present dispensation, what we need is updates. I will update you on what you need to do. And if you have a comment on the comment section, drop your comment there. I will surely attend to it. I will surely attend to your comments. Make sure that you behave yourself and you become a good tenant. And so that when the landlord come and want to deal with you, you will watch out and you wait for the landlord. Once you know your rights, and what are your rights as a tenant? You have the right to get receipt from the landlord. Make sure that landlord give you receipt. You have the right to request for tenancy agreements. He has the right to give you. You have the right to rent that property in a tenantable and habitual condition. So it must be in a habitable condition. Then you have the right to decide to renew your rent or to leave at the expiration of your tenancy. So you have the right for peaceful possession of your demised property. That property you rented out, the landlord cannot come in and barge into your house. If you barge into that house, you deal with the landlords. And now let me begin to tell you how to deal with them. When they now feel that they can do anyhow, they can actually take the law into their hand. Because most of them, they will source themselves. You will see some cases where your landlord will not like to comply with the laws. He want to frustrate you out of the house. Wait for him. Wait for him. Do not panic. What you need to do is to watch out and wait for him. Anything you want to do, make sure you have a document. Make sure you have evidence by either videoing it or snapping it. Watch out. Most of these landlords, let me tell you what they do. They want to frustrate you. They will disconnect your lights. They will disconnect your plumbing connection. They will remove the roof of the house or the window or whichever one. They will block the access road where you will enter from your house. Some of them will end up even padlocking your house. I've seen a landlord that pay me my rent, or you move out of my house. If you say you want to, on Sunday, I'm coming to your house and I'll lock your house. And then what did you do? He locked the tenant's house. When the tenant was passing through the backyard for weeks, it's because you don't know what to do. Tenant was passing through the backyard. You have the right to. It's because you don't know how to deal with this kind of landlord that want to take the law into their hand. There are some lawyers out there that are passionate in dealing with people that resort to self-help. Just brief one of them out there to deal with that wicked landlord. They will lock your house and you'll be passing through the back. They don't have the right to do that. Your landlord does not have right to do this now, to lock up your house. It's a self-help. When they do such thing, any of these things that I mentioned, locking up your house, removing your plumbing stuff, your lights, they frustrating you from the free entry and the free exit to your demise premises, or frustrating your peaceful enjoyment of that demise premises. And once you can be able to get hold of any of these acts and be able to prove it with evidence, go straight to the nearest police station and make a complaint for self-help. They call it self-help. Resorting to self-help is taking law into your hand without resorting to legal approach. Call the police to arrest your landlord. Don't be afraid. If the police fail to do this now, tell your lawyer will petition the police. Your lawyer knows what to do, except he doesn't want to act. We petition the police, both the police, everybody, to the higher authority, to the higher division. And before you know it, they will come down and comply. Tell them to charge the matter to court. They will charge your landlord to court. When they charge the matter to court, don't agree with anything. Let them charge the matter to court. Once you have the evidence, insist that they must charge the matter to court. When they charge the matter to court, you are still living in that house. You continue to live in that house till maybe the determination of that particular case, which is criminal. It's not even a civil matter. So you need to understand this thing now. So watch out all the same. When you see those landlords, don't panic. You don't need to be afraid. Just what you need. Make sure you have done your rights. But if you don't want wahala, just pack out. Just pack out if you are not ready to make case. But if you are ready to make case out of it, engage a lawyer. Most of these landlords, they will come and increase house rent anytime they like. And when they want to increase it, it's 100%. I've seen a landlord that increased the house rent 120% increase. Tell the tenant, if you don't want to, it's not compulsory, pack out. After there are so many people looking for house. He can argue that matter and take the matter to court. And I will drop another presentation so that I will let you know what you need to do when landlords come with arbitrary increase of rent. They have the right to increase the rent, fine. But there are some extent that you can actually adjudicate it. Go to court and both of you argue it out. Hey, you buy time. Now, technicalities, what do you gain? What do you want to do with this landlord? You buy time. You buy time. And when you are buying that time, let me tell you what you need to do. You need to be making preparation to move because he's the Lord over you. Landlord. That's what the Lord called it. I was not the one that said it. So, you need to understand that you can move at any point in time. So, when you see a landlord, always believe that they will surely remove you from the house. And when you have that in your understanding, you may know that when you are going to court, you make preparation to move. So, that's what you just need to know. Landlord and tenant wahala. It's not wahala that will finish tomorrow. That wahala is meant to stay. So, just know what you need to do whenever you experience this bad world. Thank you so much for watching this episode of my YouTube channel. And I will encourage you to stay tuned. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the notification box. You always get notification each time I drop a video explaining some things that you need to know, most especially about your personal rights. My motto for my operation is your rights I protect. So please take note of that. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. See you next time. Bye for now.